Ecomaine is holding its annual open house and festival this Saturday. Tom talked with Shelley Dunn, Communications Director of EcoMaine, and Donna Hall of Women Out Working about what's in store.
Shelley, Donna, thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Now, in the fall, there's a lot of festivals, but not very many of them are held at a waste management center.
That's true.
So what would people have to look forward to if they came to the EcoMaine open house?
Well, I think it's a lot more fun than it sounds at first. We will have a real festival going on. We'll have art projects by both students and professional artists made from materials that could be recycled or were trash. We'll have trucks and forklifts for kids to come sit in and climb all over. We'll have tours of the recycling facility and waste to energy facility. We'll have breakfast. We'll have a lot of activities that involve other organizations like Goodwill, Ruth's Reusable Resources, so it'll be a whole center of information as well, useful information.
Just in case anybody doesn't know, because EcoMaine is a new name, it used to be Regional Waste Systems. What is it and what's the purpose of the annual meeting?
Well, the festival is to open our facilities up to the public and to educate the public more about what actually happens to their recycling when they bring it to the curb or take it to the Silver Bullet or to their transfer station. What happens to it after that, and also what happens to their trash after that. When they separate recycling from trash, they can see what happens to the trash. So it's really an educational, green educational opportunity that we make a lot more fun than just a straight educational experience. It's really more a festival.
It sounds like fun, but then there's also that great information about how to reuse different kinds of things. And Donna, you're involved with an exhibit that's something like that, reusing.
Yes, we are offering a drop-off drive-through this year for some recycling. My networking group and I will be runners at this drive-through, and people can bring coats for the Coats for Kids program. They'll be represented. Dress for Success will be there, so women's attire will be accepted. The Animal Refuge League will pick up old linens, towels, blankets, and the other things that can be recycled are sneakers, batteries, CFLs, and there's a whole list that we'll post.
And where could people get information about what kinds of things they could bring? Because there's a lot, it sounds like there's a lot of nonprofit organizations that can benefit from these donations. Yeah.
We'll have something on our website, www.womenoutworking.com, and something will be on your website as well.
That's right, www.ecomaine.org.
I see. And over the years, you know, I think EcoMaine has really evolved and really reduced a lot of the waste. The landfill has been, you know, cut dramatically. What do you attribute that to?
I think this constant educational push. We know that we can't just educate people once and walk away. People have a lot of things on their mind, and you need to keep bringing recycling back to their attention in order to get them to pursue recycling and to think about, are there other things that can be recycled? And I'm doing the obvious, I'm doing the newspaper, I'm doing tin cans, but there are other things that can be recycled, and maybe I should take a look at that. And we also are hoping that people will take that information and that enthusiasm back to their offices or places where they work and start recycling there as well.
Now, in your own lives, do you find it, and you must recycle a lot, obviously, you practice what you preach. If there are people listening and say, well, that's kind of cumbersome, all those different things to keep track of it, how do you deal with it?
Well, we have actually printouts from our website. You can print out a list of things that can and cannot be recycled. It's not 100% inclusive, but it covers most everything that you'll run across. And just reading it once, you'll get the hang of some of these other things that aren't as obvious. We take plastics 1 through 7. You don't have to separate anything. Throw the glass in, the tin cans, the aluminum foil. There are very few really restrictions that would stop you from throwing something in. You just need to look for those certain things.
Okay, well, just before we finish, maybe we could talk a little bit about when, where, what time, and all that sort of thing.
September 24th, it's a Saturday, from 8:30 to 11:30 at EcoMaine. And WOW will be there, Women Out Working, and they'll unload your cars for you. It'll be a great event, rain or shine.
Great. Well, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.